Natch. And then, of course, we will just hit him with a Brush Lotus Smite. Outcast Railblazer. Yeah, it's a blazer you get railed in. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are in Outlaw Country. Yes, we are in Outlaws at Thunder Junction right here. And I am going with the first green splash deck that I do. Always a big popular one on my channel, despite these not being the most popular colors I run. Everybody likes the Selesnya deck, and we have a really nice Selesnya counters with a lot of different combinations and new stuff. Really getting some big boys. We got plant guys, we got big worms, we got all kinds of stuff. We got hydras. A lot of new stuff for the Selesnya brews right here, and a lot of new stuff for the counterplay. So this is a real fun one. We're going aggro on it. As you can see, it's pretty cheap, and I think you're really gonna like this one. A couple of desert mechanics, a couple of other things, and great new stuff. So before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like button and the subscribe button, well, you're gonna get attacked by the like and subscribe. It's just gonna brutally rip you apart. That's a YouTube werewolf who hunts people for not liking the video. Yeah, so become a villain today and hit those buttons. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live stream goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. On Twitch and on YouTube. We also stream on YouTube, so if you want to hit the bell, you'll be notified when we go live on YouTube. Additionally, we'd love to see that. You check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, anything else. Talk to me. It's the best way to join the community is through the Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one for yourself, please don't hesitate to go down to the description and get a link to the AetherHub and get a copy. So what are we talking about when we talk about Cactus Bill here? Well, Enduring Bondboard is a great turn one play right here, and this is from is it from Aftermath? Is that what that is? 1/1 counters, and it's got backup. So basically when it comes into play, it gets backup, which means somebody gets a 1/1 and the ability to give that whenever this creature dies, put counters on target creature you control. So if you know that somebody is gonna die, like if you're just gonna send a creature in to die, potentially, it'll actually get the 1/1 counters, and then if it dies with the 1/1 counters, they transfer to somebody else. So very cool early play right here. A lot of different combinations we can pull off. That's gonna be our turn one play. Audacity. We need trample. We don't have a lot of we're not doing Kodama because I feel like I've used Kodama too much. Kodama is very cool, but I like this one because we get +2 and we get trample out of it. And whenever it dies, if Audacity is put in the graveyard, we get to draw a card. So a little bit of everything for, common speed and 1 green. Very useful to put on a big creature that just needs to deliver that damage payload over. I don't often do one-ofs, and you can take it out because I'm running at 61. Why don't you leave a comment telling me why are you running 61, Jay? You could take Bushwhack out, but I like one as a sneaky surprise. It is great for removal if you take one of your big, powerful, countered up creatures and smash them into somebody else, but it's also great for mana fixing. It'll help you get, if you're missing a green, you're missing a white, it'll help you search one. So I don't often do one-ofs. We'll throw one of in there just in case we want to do something with it. Trash the town. Now we're into the new stuff. All right, we're gonna paint the town green, paint the town red. Look at these trolls coming in doing crazy stuff here. This is a spree. This is the spree card right here. It is an uncommon spree card, which is very cool. You have to pay green, 1 green. You see that plus sign next to the cost right there. You can pay any number of additional mana, either 2 more, 1 more, or 1 more, or all of them. You could pay a total of 5 to get every effect, but you get, for the +2, you get put 2/1/1 counters on target creature, Or target creature gains trample. Great to combine. That's only 4 to do that. 2 +1 counters and 1 more. And then until the end of your next turn, target creature gains, whenever this creature deals combat damage, draw 2 cards. So you can combine this in any kind of way. If somebody just needs trample, you can give them trample for only 2 mana. Throw an extra mana on there. Guess what? They trample and you get to draw 2 cards because you hit them for 1. You trampled over. Very, very cool. Trash it down. You may even want to throw a 3rd one in there. Very, very cool new card, and using a new spree mechanic right here. Collector's Cage. It looks like a giant mystical tumbleweed, which I guess makes sense being from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. You're gonna get, listen, you put enough magic in a Wild West settings, you're gonna get magical tumbleweeds. It's gonna happen, you know what I mean? 1 white and 1 artifact, Hideaway. This is the new version of fight rigging. Basically, it's fight rigging new. It's fight rigging number 2, Electric Boogaloo. 1 white and 1 Hideaway 5. Whenever this permanent enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. So basically, you get to choose a card. It's going to come out for free. I kind of just wanted to try this one. Even though we don't really have that many expensive cards, I kind of just wanted to throw it in there because you can also pay 1, tap, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So you can do that as an instant anytime that you want. Then if you control 3 different creatures with different powers, kind of like Coven, you may play the exiled card cost without paying its mana. Very useful, and also just a constant font of putting 1/1 counters and the additional kicker right there. So that's from the big collection, the big scorer collection. Destroy Evil. This is our removal package. 2 Destroy Evils, 2 Get Losts. Get Lost, I've had it backfire on me. I'm not going to lie. I've had it backfire them, given a lot of map tokens. It does get rid of planeswalkers, enchantments, and creatures. However, Destroy Evil does that at common card cost. Destroys a big creature like Sheldred or an enchantment for specifically. You can put any kind of removal you want. I would say probably no more than 4. And again, if you want to go with more bushwhacks to kind of smash your powerful creatures into one another right there, that's not a bad idea. So yeah, that's what I'm going with 4 removal package. Here comes some of the more new stuff with Bristly Bill, the Spine Sower. That's why we call this one Cactus Bill. He is a plant creature. He is a cactus folk. He is Blooming Little Cactus People. 1 green and 1 plant druid, legendary creature. Landfall. Yeah, we haven't seen that mechanic for a while. Whenever a new land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. All right, so every time a land hits the battlefield, you get to put a 1/1 counter down. Then he has a very powerful ability that is ridiculous. And again, I've always said this with Magic. Anytime that you hear the word double in any Magic card, that card is busted. If you see the word double or triple in any Magic card, it is broken. It is unbelievably powerful to a ridiculous degree. 2 green and 3, double the number of 1/1 counters on each creature. That means if somebody has 4 1/1 counters, they have 8. Guess what happens if you do that next turn? 16. Do you see how this scales? Do you see how this goes on with the 1/1 counters that we're going to be putting on everything? It's going to get big, especially when we start getting into some of our bigger creatures. Being able to play that every turn, and as many times as you want, depending on the mana you have, things are going to get huge quick. Cactus Cactus Bill right here is going to really do things crazy. Guy's Gift. If we're doing counters, 1 white, 1 green, not white, 1 green and 1/1 counter target creature. It gains reach, trample, hexproof, indestructible. Everything that you want to see in a protection card. They're going to be going after Bristly Bill here. They're going to be going after some of your big tickets. Protect them, make them stronger. We're going to go 3 Ozlith, the Shattered Spires right here. 1 green and 1 legendary artifact. If one or more creatures, if one or more 1/1 counters would be put on an artifact or creature you control, that many plus 1/1 counters are put on instead. So anytime you're putting a 1/1, you get an additional 1. That's across the board. So guess what? Bristly Bill, if he puts a 1/1 counter at somebody, they get 2. Guess what? We double. They're getting double. They're going to get double plus 1. Very, very powerful. And of course, we have the ability to go 1 green and 1, put a 1/1 counter, target artifact or creature you control, activate only as a sorcery. You could also cycle him out because he's legendary. You don't need 2 of them. Great stuff here. we're still in the 2-drops, guys. We're going real fast here. We're going to be really smashing hard and smashing fast. Here's Botanical Brawler, great one right here. Classic Selesnya colors. It's actually our only Selesnya dual color card. 1 white, 1 green, Elemental Warrior. Trample. It is a 0/0, but it enters with 2 1/1 counters on it. Don't forget, when you put him with Ozolith, he actually comes in with 3, because he comes in with an extra 1. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on another permanent you control, if it's the first time a 1/1 counter has been put on that permanent, put a 1/1 counter on Botanical Brawler. So if you do Botanical Brawler, and then you do Enduring Bond Warden, and you put it on himself, he comes in with, possibly with Ozolith, he comes in with 2/2 or 3/3, then he gets 1, and then somebody else gets 1. So you start getting these kind of repeating loops where he gets 1, he gets 1, he gets 1, everybody gets 1, where everyone is countering up, everyone is getting more powerful. So spread your counters out to other creatures, he'll grow as they grow. Very useful. Then this guy is all made out of counters. If he's a 6/6, if you do Bristly build, he becomes a 12/12 trample. And if that doesn't kill them yet, he'll become a 24/24 trample. Like, things are going to get ridiculous. Here's Sheriff of Safe Passage. Actually really like this guy. He's a knight, and he has a very crisp 3-piece suit right here that's white. Very cool stuff right there. 1 white and 2 human knight. He enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter plus an additional 1/1 counter for each creature you control. You got a wide board, he's a great thing to flash in. Because you can plot him for 1 white and 1, he can be paid for 0 on a later turn. After you've filled out the board with a lot of different creatures, he can come in and just fill it out. And again, whenever 1/1 counters are put on somebody, Botanical Brawler gets 1, and Ozolith, he gets even more. So he's kind of a surprise guy that can just kind of fill in the back end. Sandstorm Scavenger. I really like this one. I know he's kind of a weird fit because I don't have a lot of tokens, but his golem is pretty cool. 1 green and 2 1/1 human artificer. I think it's actually a woman because she has a lot of red hair there. Sandstorm Scavenger enters the battlefield. Create a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token named Colossus right here. This golem Colossus. Pay 2 and tap. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature token you control. They gain trample to the end of turn. So we're going to be seeing her. She works for creature token decks. She can definitely work in a Selesnya creature token deck to charge up everybody. But just the fact that we get 2 creatures, a 1/1 and a 3/3, and the ability to charge them up as we go on for 3 mana, not bad. I'm going to go a little bit with her there. Here is the Colossal Rattleworm. Look at that guy. He is crazy. That's Shai Hulud right there. 2 green and 2. This guy is power incarnate. 6/5. We're talking about power creep. Crawworm used to be 6 or 7, and he was a 6/5 and with no trample. 6/5 trample, and he comes in as flash if you have a desert, and we have 3 deserts. 4 deserts. We can actually put more if you want. We can also exile him from our graveyard and search our library for a desert card and put it into play. So we can actually mana fix if he's dead or in the graveyard for any reason. You can flash him at the end of your opponent's turn if you have that desert, and boom, you're immediately coming in with a 6/5 Trampler. Brutal. To finish it off, we want some big boys. We got the Gold Vein Hydra. Somebody said they're disappointed he doesn't have cowboy hats on each of his little heads. It is a missed opportunity. I'm going to say it right there. It is 100% true. He should have tiny little cowboy hats on every one of his Hydra heads. Just saying. 1 green and X. Of course, X is whatever we pay. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. That is a lot of abilities for a creature to come in with. He comes with X 1/1 counters on him, and when he dies, oh, I love this. When he dies, create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to its power. So we love to see that. If you could put him in as a 4/4, when he dies, he creates 4 treasure. That is crazy. And again, you could play right into another Gold Vein Hydra using that extra treasure and making him even bigger. For that powerful of a creature, for that much ability, I mean, even playing him for 2, a 2/2 Vigilant Trample Haste that creates treasure when it dies, I mean, that's worth it. He is just power incarnate, man. He is super cool. And again, another creature that is completely made out of counters. If we use Bristly Bill on him, if he's a 6/6, he becomes a 12/12 Vigilant Trample and Haste. And then if he dies, guess what? We get 12 treasure tokens. What are we going to even do with that many treasure tokens? We have nothing to even play. It's really, really cool card right there. 5 plains, 8 forests, 4 brushlands. 4 Creosote Heath, that's our desert right there, and 2 Razor Verge Thicket. If you want some more deserts, you could certainly play some. It's not super important. I really like these ping land deserts. Whenever you put one in, it deals damage to an opponent. I feel like that's a pretty cool power move right there. So yeah, deserts. Yeah, Creosote Heath is going to be our Selesnya one. You could do Sandstorm Verge. You could do Mirage Mesa, Arid Archway. They're not bad. You could throw them in if you really want to do more deserts. The only one really need of war is Rattleworm, so that's what we're looking at right there. They do come in tap. That's kind of why I'm worried about them. We look at the stats right here. It is not just an alchemy deck. It is a standard deck too. 22 creatures from everything from artificers to worms. Decent amount of humans. 8 instants, 1 sorcery, 5 artifacts, 2 enchantments, 23 lands altogether. It is a standard or alchemy legal. A little bit more green than white right there, which is why our mana is balanced that way. We're going to look at it on our sideways view. That's what we're looking at on our sideways view. Snakeskin Veil, Raucous Entertainer is not bad either. You can put 1/1 counter on each creature that ends its turn. Snakeskin's a little faster 1/1 counter in Hexproof. And of course, I'm going to get comments, Railway Brawler. The reason I didn't put him in, we're trying to move a little faster than that. We're trying to, you see how cheap this deck is? I think the CMC is like 2.0. He is a little expensive. I know he has that plot, but he's like for later on. I feel like he's a more big boy Gruul or just green Stompy. So yeah, he's there if you want him in your sideboard, but he is a little expensive, so and a little slow for what we have moving up here. So that's what we're looking like on the horizontal view. Let's get into a game. We're climbing up diamond with this one. A little about 61-62% win rate. It's not bad at all. I'm starting to find my footing with it. Let's get into Cactus Bill and his crazy cohort of counters. Might as well give it indestructible at that point, you know what I mean? Oof. Ops goes first and no early plays. I might get rid of Sandstorm Scavenger. I don't even know why I have this on here. Really, it's a bit odd that I even did that. I don't really have any creature tokens, but I thought it would be good. Bit of a waste. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh, it's Azorius. I mean, it's fuck ass Esper, as always. The Jhin is in. We ain't seen your wild, Jhin. Where you been? Counterspell. Can do it. Can do that. Alright. Boom. Very nice. I own a ranch. It's birthing time. No fucking way. No fucking way you actually own a ranch and we're just talking about fucking cowboy shit. You were fucking with us there, bro. No, I don't fucking believe that for a second. That is fucking wild, dude. You just thought to bring it up right now that you own a fucking ranch. We're playing a goddamn cowboy set in Magic the Gathering. And you're giving birth to fucking cows over here. Well, not you personally. You're helping cows give birth. Should have been more clear about that. Board wipe. He cannot abide. Told you. I do have Bristly Bill in here. He's not popping up, but he's in here. Roscoe Clockmaster. Okay. Good game. There we go. Nice try, man. Didn't work. Actually, that's not a nice try. That's a piece of shit deck. Butter dipped in butter. I've barely touched the new fast lands. I feel like mana bases for doubles are pretty good. They're in here. But yeah, they're always fast lands are good. I'm not mad at the deserts either, dude. The deserts feel nice. I know. Beef. Okay. Good stuff. My friend whose name was Big Country, believe it or not. If you could believe my friend who was named Big Country, he used to work on a dairy ranch. He loved it. He said it was the best job he ever had. Loved doing it. I am not very agrarian, but for some reason I keep running into agrarian people. My cousin also owns a ranch down in South America. Malakir Cowboy. You don't see that too fucking often. Boom. Okay. Do that. High core drinker. Out of there. Ashlef. Out of there. What do you got? Holsteins, Friesians? I don't know much about beef cows. I do love beef, though. I try to not eat as much meat. Especially now that I'm older. Me and Snow went, we went about a month vegetarian. We did eat a little fish, okay? We did pescatarian maybe 1 week, but been trying to cut down on the beef consumption. You gotta, oh man, sometimes you gotta T-pose on them, Stormy. Sometimes you gotta just show them I'm attacking with nothing, and you still can't do anything. It's like those finishing moves that you see like in Kung Fu where the guy just touches him with his pinky and he dies. Hey, there's Bristly Bill. Okay, now we're talking about Creosote Heath. Love this. First of all, Creosote Heath is such a cool name. And look how evocative that scenery is, man. Look at that. Personally, I love deserts, okay? So my family's originally from deserts. On my father's side. Very desert people. And on my mother's side if you go far enough back. But, God, look at that. Just crazy Segura-looking cactuses, bluffs, just amazing. I love Southwest shit. I love all this cowboy shit, Southwest shit, deserts. Tanukes, how do you feel? I mean, how do you feel about the current state of mono red? Holy shit, man! They were like, hey, you know, the one thing I'm thinking is mono red is not fucking wild enough. Can we just make it absolutely bonkers crazy? That'd be great. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Project injector. Okay. Alright. Creosote Heath. Ping him. Oops, I did that the wrong way. Well, we'll put down Collector's Cage. Boom, boom. Vaquero. You want me to talk like a vaquero? Is that what you want, Cookies? You want me to talk like an old Spanish vaquero from Mexico? I'm a real bad dude. You don't want to get on the bad end of my pistolas, amigo. Nope, he's still dead. I have been mistaken for Mexican many a times. Just depends where you are. You're in Florida, you're Cuban. You're in New York, you're Puerto Rican. You're in Texas, you're Mexican, you know. Doesn't matter. That's the reality of being Latino in the United States. Latino. Okay, you're talking about my dad quite a lot, Cookies. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh yeah, stonks are in the store. Cookie's really having a lot of deep thoughts about my dad. He's just like, if anybody needs me, I'm gonna be over here thinking about Jay's dad, alright? Okay. It's good. It's good seeing all of you. I'll drop Collector's Cage. I don't think I need that yet. Alright, see, this is a power move. Boom, we open up with a hit right there. Must be from Texas. I'm not from Texas. I'm from Detroit City. Detroit. I was born in Detroit. Also known as the Windy City. No, it's called the Motor City. Well. Pretty good. Boom. Wabango. Motor City Pizza and Co. is very good. Yeah, it was very delicious. You didn't. People are telling you it's bad? That's surprising. I hate this Descend card. They always have this Terror Tide. Maybe people don't like square thick crust. I don't know. Man, he's got a huge amount of fucking... He's just had huge, big plays here. Alright, so... Colossal Rattleworm. Exile copy. He's just gonna do fucking Terror Tide again. Oh yeah, it's amazingly good. It's really good. Yeah, it's a really, really good frozen pizza. Like, the crust gets crispy. It's very good. Friends resolve. Interesting. Razor Verge Thicket. We're going to do economy of scale here. No pun intended, because he's a Hydra. So it's economy of scale. You guys get it? Because he's a Hydra. It's a Hydra. Ranger, okay. So he just wants to give me 80,000 pounds of gold, is what he said. He said, I have to give you so much gold. I just want you, I want you to be so kept in gold that it's ridiculous how much gold you have. So let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do that in turn. Through, put a 1/1 counter. Alright, fantastic. So, we're going to put down Collector's Cage. Botanical Brawler. Very nice. Put down Collector's Cage. My man is about to take an L here. Oof. Hideaway. Oh, well, we're going to have this little bristly bill there. And then we're going to do that. Put a 1/1 counter. Pay that. Probably going to burn him up. There you go. Creature dies. Put a 1/1. Boom. Okay. Lightning strike. Boom. Boom. Very nice. Alright, so this guy. That guy. Boom. Go in. Alright, he just took the 8. Fantastic. Love to see it. You gotta take the 8 sometimes. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta take the 8. Just no getting around it. You know? Creosote Heath. All right, I go first. Not bad. We're going to open with the Creosote. Boom. I actually really like Collector's Cage. This was my #1 pick. I think there's going to be a lot of shenanigans going on with Collector's Cage as we get further down the line. I think there's going to be some interesting combo plays to do. Colossal Raptor. Okay, Phoenix Chicky. Monstrous Rage. Alright, he's coming in aggressively. Okay, we got some blockers up. I feel like if I put down Botanical Brawler, hit Collector's Cage, I'll be okay. If he spends all of his... It's not as easy to use Fight Rigging. It's a little cheaper, though. And it's white. So, I mean, that's something, right? Okay, so we're going to do Creosote Heath. Boom. We're going to do that guy. Boom. He's 2. And then we're going to go like this. Boom. Boom. We do Ozolith with... Trash the Town. I think we're going to get him here. Unless he can do 13 damage. Honestly, I'm not putting it against Ronald Red to do 13 damage with 3 mana. I'm not going to put it past him. Blazing Crescendo. That's a 6-banger right there. Told you, I mean, all he has to do now is 7 more damage with 1 mana. I think there's a card in OTJ that says do 7 damage with 1 mana. I think they actually wrote it just like that. So we're going to do Ozolith, Natch. We're going to do Collector's Cage, Natch. And then, of course, we will just hit him with a Brush Load of Smite. Outcast Railblazer. Yeah, it's a blazer you get railed in. Oh, I gotta remember to cut that out of the video. Ronin 87. That's not even Ronin 47. That's even more than the original Ronin. That's more Ronin per dollar. Okay, so we're going to do Botanical Brawler. Oh, shoot, I should have done Creosote Heath. Damn it. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I forgot that. That's my bad right there. Oh, Saved by the Bell. All right. Wabango. He's probably going to play removal on it. That's okay. It's his turn. Here comes the cut down, something else, the go for the throw, whatever. It's fine. No, it's Roots. Okay. This guy. Boom. Trash the Town might kill him right now. If he puts down no defense, he might literally die immediately. Yeah, he's gonna get fucked. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oof. 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 Absolute. Oh, didn't even get a combo off right there. Crash the town, man. I'm surprised we don't see that more often with green, bro. That's a hell of a town. Well, he called it a Railblazer. I mean, what am I supposed to think it is? Cookies knows about it, right? Cookies knows about it. He's got my back. What do we got here? Sandstorm. I just like this design. I mean, I'm a sucker for redheads. We all know that. That's well known. Gray Requiem. Very dramatic name. I like it. Oh my god. This dude got all of them. He got all of them, dude. Look at that shit, man. He fucking got all of them. Vigilance, Haste, Lifelink, Indestructible Trample. Amazing. Absolute fucking Chad out of the gate. Absolute fucking King Chad out of the gate. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Boom. Boom. Ozlith. Boom. Yeah, I have no way of dealing with that guy. I just have to outgun him. I don't even think I can. Absolute fucking monster play. Look at that. 6 things immediately. Top 7 cards, he got them all, bro. Wow. Argus Cost, Suspect. Okay. When the Imposter is sus. Boom, boom. Monster play right there. Okay, so we will do that. That. And we'll go in. Fucking monster play, dude. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for him. I don't think I got nothing for him, dude. Tajik? Yeah. So his idea is just get everything double strike. I love it. I love it. Is he going to suspect anybody else, or is he going to resuspect him? He's going to exile him. Audacity goes in. Boom, boom, boom. It's a mana, which sucks. Free, we can get all of them. Any other deck aside from this fucking monster that he put out? Wow. I mean, just amazing legwork here. And luck. Yeah, it's one of those alchemy cards, man. Buggy man, buggy man, buggy man, buggy man. Hopefully, I mean, we really need... I was hoping we would get some... Probably the only thing that gets me upset about OTJ, we really didn't get any good anti-control tools. If we would have had something like, you know, Tumbleweed Duster, and it was a flash, and it exiled your whole board and then returned them, so you could counterplay it against Mass Exile. That's about the only card that I was disappointed we didn't have. Is that kind of counterplays to some control metas, especially board wipes and board exiles. Like, what's that guy called? The Savior Soldier or whatever. He was really cool because he exiled your entire board for 3, 2 white and 1 and a flash, and it made, if you had your hand open, you could fairly effectively stop somebody from board wiping you with like a counter board wipe. Like, you would clear your own board, and then that would Bristly Billy's probably gonna counterspell him. Kill him? No? Or is he going to Elspeth Smite? Wabango. Boom. Prophesied Editing Memory, very nice. Alright, paint the town. Let's do this. There you go. Ring. Attacks. Probably gonna get board wiped immediately. Here comes the Sunfall, Mass Exile, whatever. Oh no, it's a Zephyr. Interesting. Resolute Reinforcements. Largely is not gonna matter. Trash the town. Push. Reprint Teferi's Protection. Attack requires Jund mana, and your deck produces white or blue mana, and kind you instantly lose. Yeah, I feel you, man. Alright, here comes the wipe. Or another ring or a board wipe. What do we got? What do we got? Ossification. Who's getting in the boo-boo hole? He's going to put him in. That's the wrong one to put in. Ooh, I bet he's got a counter spell. Colossal Rat Worm. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. Draw. Choo. Getting a lot of them now. Reduce. Doom. Profs. Sacrifice. How much you can put on it? Deduce. There you go. 6 on it. Yeah, there you go, man. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Tenebrious. Got him. Very nice. Very, very nice right there. Okay. Boom, boom. Let's keep it going. Hey, Drift Ronin. How you doing, man? The driftiest, the shiftiest, the #1 diftiest. There he is. Ooh, honestly, it's not too bad. I could actually get that collector's cage off pretty quick. Razorverge Thicket, Enduring Bond Warden. Hey, it's Crayola again. What did he run? Some fucking garbage? Boom, boom. There's the town. Do a Osland. Swing. Boom. So we'll do Scavenger. Hey, what's up, Shadows? Did I look at Railway Brawler? I did. I wanted to go a little faster than Railway Brawler. I did. I looked at him, and I wanted to be a little... I know he has a plot. He's good. And I'm gonna get to him, but there's only so many cards I can put in a deck at any one time. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Mars? Selesnya counters in the play queue ran in a mono black deck. There's only removal, cut down, go over the throw bank. Yeah. And that's called Black Control. And it's only played by people who have completely lost the true they've completely lost the true faith of they've lost the true faith of control of black. It's very dastardly, you know. We're gonna swing in. To say it as in the Gunslinger, they have forgotten the face of their father. If you use mono black only for kill cards, you have forgotten the face of your father. We're gonna use some gunslinger. We're gonna use it is appropriate after all. It is appropriate to use gunslinger terminology. Hey, what's up, Malik? What's up, Malakine Torahime? Torihane. Malik Torihane. I always think your name is funny because it's Malik is like Middle Eastern, Arabic perhaps, and Torihane sounds Japanese, which is quite a unique combination of names. Very fantasy. Whenever you mix like two things, whenever you're like, it always sounds very fantasy-esque. All right, one more, guys. We're gonna get in. We're gonna get in to fit in here. But the implications of telling people I was about to flash my colossal Rataworm. I mean, have you seen what people will do these days if you let them play Magic cards? Yeah, I know, it's wild. It's the worst thing you could do if you want to win. The main thing is to just not let your opponent play Magic cards. That's going to be your best bet. He might die, so let's put down. Actually, you know, fine. We'll put down Collector's Cage. That is garbage. We'll do Sheriff. They're worried about winning. That's it. They want to win. Period. Everything else is secondary. Is he gonna explode it? Yeah, he is. Boom. Alright. Raid bombardment, prowess, boom. I've had guys be so mono red brained that they immediately play that. They swing it in and run it in because they're not paying attention. We're gonna do this. No, wait. We're gonna do a one banger on him. We're going to keep that removal cuffed, because I think that that's going to be important. Monastery Swift Spear. Boom. Boom. Hubris. Oh, I could actually flash him in. So we'll do nothing. We'll do 4. And we'll wait. Ooh. Didn't want it. Boom. Traxodactyl's got something I'm gonna want. Bro, don't flash your Rattleworm at me, man. Alright, I think I made my point with this deck. Pretty solid. 61%. And I think that the biggest issue is that I ran into 5 removal decks in a row. And I've actually beaten Esper I've beaten Azorius and Esper 3 out of 4 times, which is pretty good overall. I mean, I think that there's maybe a better version of this out there. This is probably A tier. Maybe there's a super sweaty high S tier. Overall, I like it, man. I really like these combinations. Gold Vein's a beast. Colossal Rattleworm's a beast. Sheriff's Safe Passage, maybe not so much. He's not bad, but combined with everything else that we have, and especially Bristly Bill, big threats on the board. Love to see it. So, cool stuff in here, man. I like it. Creosote Heath, love that artwork. Until next time, guys. I've been Jay Villainy. You've been great. Adios, everyone, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.